Hello and welcome back to Wireman's Whimsy. This is the first alternate card using elements from the May 2023 Paper Pumpkin kit called Exploring in Color. I took my cue for this card from the stickers that came with the kit. So this one specifically. And I went through all of my stamp sets, my current ones, and went, there's not one that I really particularly like. So I went back through my old Paper Pumpkin kits. This one is Berry Comforting from December of 2022, and it has this beautiful little stand of flowers in it. So I used that with the Moody Mauve to stamp the flowers, and I'll show you how I did that because I did all the coloring in and everything beforehand. So I used the excuse me, I used the Memento ink to stamp the boot, and then I colored it in, and I followed the example on the boot on the sticker. This one I didn't, but when I came to here I did. And this is bronze and ivory, and then this one is light old olive, just to stamp those in. So I stamped a Memento ink, and then I masked just with the edge of a piece of paper, just pulled it up to the edge of the boot kind of thing so that you could stamp over top. And I actually had it down just a little bit so that there'd be no kind of halo or white line at the edge, and then just stamped down so that it looks like the flowers are growing out of the boot. So this is where I kind of started. And then I realized that the flowers were solid, so I wouldn't be able to color them in. So this is kind of where I got to after that, stamping in the Moody Mauve and then coloring in. And so that's what I took onto my card front. And I just stamped a few spaced apart so that I could put the flowers in, and then I just colored everything in. The greeting is one of the banners from the kit, and I just trimmed it down because it was kind of too long to put on there. It covered up too much of the hard work of coloring I'd done. So this is going to go here like this, and it's the stamp from the current kit. It doesn't matter where you're going, it's who you have beside you. And I thought the flowers in the boots were kind of all supportive and that. So I'm just going to flat mount this. I thought about doing all the boots in different colors and all the flowers in different colors, and I think that would be absolutely spectacular. So if anybody does this and does the boots in different colors and the flowers in different colors, just include a picture in the comments if you can, or let me know what colors you used. I'd be really interested to see everybody's creativity. So I'm going to pop this out with dimensionals, but I've cut myself some of the linen thread, and I'm just going to kind of weave it in behind. So I actually do need another dimensional on here, even though it's a small greeting. So I thought there's a lot of white space on this card, and it's okay, but you know how I don't necessarily go with white space a lot. I use an embossing folder to give it some interest. But in this case, I thought just leaving the boots to speak for themselves. And then I'm just weaving this back and forth and overlapping. I just want it to have just that little bit of extra oomph just around the greeting for sure. And I apologize, my voice sounds very croaky to me, but unfortunately, Alberta is suffering with wildfires, and the smoke has moved into Edmonton. We are so blessed that we are not in the line of fire, and my heart goes out to all of those people who are. But the smoke is very thick in the air, and I can only imagine what it's like to be right next to the fires. So I apologize if my voice is a little bit croaky on the videos. So we're just going to pop that down. Just going to make sure we're straight before I really give it a good push. There we go. So there we go. There is our first alternate card using elements from the May Paper Pumpkin kit. So we used the boot and the banner and the stamp from the kit. And then I added in the December 20 was it 20 berry comforting flowers, and use my markers to color it in. So thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for more alternates.